How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing us a brand new video for today. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is Tower of God, folks. Yes, the most amazing manhwa I have ever read. And yes, folks, I've been waiting for so long to actually incorporate these type of videos into my channel, but you know, due to the, you could say, winter and fall seasons, you know, there was just so much to talk about. But you know, in the winter, I should have been working on this, but you know, like I said, Tower of God, it's amazing, guys. I don't know if any of you guys are reading it, if you guys are aware of it, but this series is a very underrated series. I believe it could actually make it into a magazine itself and stand out very strong. But before I preach and keep going on about Tower of God, how amazing it is, let's talk about what's going on in chapter 324 of season 2, episode 243, Tower of God, made by SIU. And yes, folks, pardon me if I mispronounced that to you guys. You know, I don't know if he's going on by a nickname of some sorts, but the point is, Tower of God, chapter 324, guys, amazing. As we actually get to see in the beginning of the chapters, guys, we get to learn a little bit about more of Hockney's past. We get to see what Garam Zahad is actually doing, and we get to see Yuri Jahad actually use the 13-month series. Like, there's so much to talk about that this chapter was overwhelmingly epic, folks. My God, the lore of Tower of God is always interesting. That every single chapter that comes out, it's always interesting to talk about, and always interesting to see how the artwork itself keeps progressing and getting better and better each and every single time, folks. I love it. I'm loving. But we gotta move on, guys. So, at the beginning of the chapter, we actually see Garam Sahad actually talking to a mysterious person, as we don't know who she's actually talking to, but she's talking to this person talking about Bomb's whereabouts as to who he's going to go see, and that is Garam Jahad. And that's interesting to see that Garam, she's actually interested in Bomb. And after we see, you know, from the previous chapters itself, that Garam was telling Bomb about his past, or his relevant past, you could say, of some sorts. And it was interesting too that Garam actually gave the pocket to Bomb. I thought she might have would have kept it and saying, you know, maybe I need a copy of this so I can actually use this for my followers or for my boss. But interesting that she actually gave that pocket to Bomb himself. I just want to point that out, even though it happened in the last chapter, but I just want to point that because that was actually interesting that, you know, that Bomb actually got to keep it, so he actually could show it to Kun. Now that, like I said, that's extra tricky. But like I said, we gotta move on, guys. So Garam was right there. Then we move on later in the chapter, guys. We move on to freaking Yuri Jahad's fight with Sanchez and Malcott. Whoa, folks, I am fangirling right now. I am not lying to you guys. That was an epic fight, because we all know from the last chapter that holding two 13-month-old series, the Green April and Black March, it has some psychological effects on you, and we actually witnessed that in this chapter. And we see that, oh my God, man, Yuri Jahad did have a change in attitude, not necessarily in her explosive personality, no, at least to say more of is somebody else embodying her personality. Like, she's being mind controlled of some sorts, because she actually attacked Evan, and Evan was just, he used his techniques inside there to actually try to stop Yuri's attack, because it could have killed everybody in the whole freaking floor itself. Because even Sanchez was kind of shocked too as to why his body wasn't regenerating. He was looking at him so like, whoa, what did you attack me with? My body's not regenerating, you know. And we're all just, us readers are just looking like, oh my God, you know, Sanchez got knocked out, you know. And it's so interesting at the fact that Sanchez himself had to back off. He tried running away, but then Malcott comes in and is then also attacked by Yuri again. But like I said, we don't know what's going on with Yuri. It seems that Yuri has some sort of a split personality of some sorts right now, or maybe it's the Green April and Black March. Maybe they're actually controlling her, and they're actually now using her body as a living entity, so they can actually go about and move about. Now that's actually interesting, but we don't know which of the two of the 13-month-old series, or maybe that's both of them at the same time, and that's why she has that kind of weird personality. But it would be interesting to see what the next chapter will uphold within Yuri Jihad's actual personality, or maybe Yuri right now is actually set somewhere else. Like I said, we don't know what's going on with Yuri. I'm kind of interested to see. Even Evans was actually worried too, and man, this is just amazing, guys. Like, there's so much to talk about. Like, even Evans, man, and Evans was worried, and you never really see Evans worried. Well, he is a worried, but to Yuri Jihad, you know, it just seemed that like he's worked with her the most. That, you know, it just seems to be that he knows that this is not Yuri itself. But moving on, guys, what I want to talk about more, folks, is the fact about Hockney. Hockney himself. Hockney. We learn more about his past, and we learn more about what is actually going on with himself, or what his revelations or relationship is within this tower itself. Because, you know, as we see, Helljo was actually witnessing through the cameras of Yuri Jihad, and he's just like, oh, it's her. Oh, I gotta go see this. Now, what I'm kind of actually interested in the fact is, what's his relationship with Helljo? Why does Helljo want Hockney? Why does he want him? Well, of course, we all know that he wants to find the red thorn that, you know, Bomb is also trying to look for at the same time. But maybe Helljo knows something more that we don't know about Hockney himself. Because Hockney, remember, guys, he was giving his explanation as to what his abilities can do, and apparently Hockney can actually see the future and present all together. And it was very poetic as to how he was explaining, guys. I enjoyed how he was actually explaining that he wants to live in the moment, but he can't. He can't because he's constantly seeing the future and the present at the same time. That he can't really live in the same moment because his eyes are so that much powerful. He can't even do nothing about it. That he's actually losing touch with himself, and that's why he goes and draws, so actually he can try to live that moment, so he can concentrate. And it makes sense why he's a painter too, because he wants to leave this moment. And they actually explain as to what happened back in one of his flashbacks, where this woman wanted to take a painting of some sort, like she wanted Hockney to paint her, and she died during that process because apparently people were trying to kill Hockney himself. It was very touching, to say the least. That was interesting that Hockney himself was he's saying that this is a curse and not a blessing. That, oh man, like, it's interesting to say the least that Hockney's character, I'm loving Hockney. I want to know more about Hockney's past and what he's going to do to Bomb. And it's funny because it's that reverse psychology. He's explaining all this to Bomb, and Bomb's like, okay, so we'll find your portrait that apparently has your soul and memories within. And of course Hockney's going, oh no, you don't have to do that. When a character says that, obviously Bomb is going to help him out. But I'm actually wondering too if he's going to join Bomb's actual ranks of the tower itself. Now that would be interesting because Bomb is constantly getting powerful people to follow him. Powerful people, lonely people. He's constantly changing the chapters itself. The chapters of within each and every person that actually is following him. So Hockney himself, I can't wait to see what more he's got to offer. Now, what the chapter did end, folks, with Grand Sad actually, or one of his minions coming out at the foot of the door. Now, we don't know if they're just gonna attack, you know, Hockney's group with Bomb and Mata. We don't know that for sure. But one thing's for sure, that I'm hoping Mata can actually get them out of this situation, because it seems that Mata knows more than he's letting on. Mata himself. Remember, guys, Mata knows so much of the surrounding playing field. He knows a little bit more about Hockney's past as well. You know, Mata himself, I feel like Mata might be maybe a double spy agent of some sorts, because he knows a lot more than he's letting on. And I'm hoping that he actually gets to explain to Hockney himself as to who he really is working for too at the same time. Because I feel like Mata, like, I'm a little frightened for this character. Like, he just seems a little bit more powerful than what he really seems. Because remember, guys, he maybe seemed like a comic relief character, but you guys gotta watch out for. Do not stray your eyes away from this certain character, guys. Do not. Oh no. But that's it for today, Sammy, guys. Let me know down in the comments below as to what you guys' thoughts on this new Tower of God chapter. Like I said, stay tuned for more Tower of God chapter discussions, as I really want to talk more about Tower of God. So there's so much to talk about Tower of God that the world itself, the SIU, actually created. it's so amazing and it's so overwhelming, epic that it's coming to my channel, folks, and it is here now. But like I said, let me know down in the comments below, guys, what are you guys' thoughts, and also who are you guys' thoughts on Garam Sahara? So who she was talking to? Was she talking to Uruk, Phantom? You could say maybe Heljo. We don't know. But let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Tower of God episode discussions. And as always, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But this is Mr. Zen signing out.